What is the Vault? And we're finally getting banners, or at least they're really close. As most of you know, tomorrow the Grux Gilded Skin and Onyx Scarab Grux are going to the Vault and are being replaced by two Biofreak Murdoch skins that have been recolored. Firstly, I love them because I'm a huge fan of dinosaurs and having a raptor's head on my favorite carry is just a dream. So here Epic, take all my money. Even though with my luck I'll probably just end up with more common bullshit. Now, what is this Vault? I got to thinking because I know these skins aren't going away forever. No, Epic wouldn't do that. When I first hear Vault, I immediately think of Destiny's Raid, which leads me onto something interesting. What if Epic are planning to allow players to win rewards from this Vault through their new PvP or co-op mode, or even their new competitive thing that they're about to start? If we take the co-op mode, it could be like a survival sort of mode with a boss every so often, and then as you progress further, you're able to get better rewards from the Vault. Of course, I still think it would be RNG based, like you wouldn't get the Grux skin first time, but maybe it's a way of accessing rewards that are in the Vault that you can't obtain otherwise. That's just my thinking. It's obviously pure speculation and Paragon is a MOBA, but having other game modes is something I'm not going to say no to. They mentioned in their roadmap blog that competitive play will roll out in stages and that they're working on prized events, so perhaps the Vault is accessible to those competing in these events. I'd hate for them just to be given out to the top 100 best players, but maybe you can earn competitive points by playing, and then with these points you can purchase items from the Vault, sort of how like Overwatch rewards you with points and then lets you buy a gold gun. I personally would love to see this in Paragon, as it would encourage people to play competitively at their own skill level and still be rewarded. So in the Loot Crate update, we of course got the new Murdoch skins replacing the Scarab Gruxes, and you now also have the chance to win 2 Loot Crate keys, which is an ultra rare. Pretty nice. They've added the Seraph Mastery and Shadow Ops Twin Blast skin to the rares. The latter was obtainable for free if you played like 10 games I think during December. A bunch of other skins were added to the common tier, which I like that there's more variety, but obviously the more commons and rares that are added, the lower your chances are of winning those ultra and epic mega rares. They've removed the 2,000 coins from the epic mega rare items, which I don't know man, I won this once and I was like that's dope, now I can get what I want, but with 900 coins I can't even buy the Howitzer skin, so it's kind of disappointing to see this. They did however remove the rep boost, so the ultra rare rep boost will now be 700 coins and the rare rep boost will now be 500 coins, so I guess there's a higher chance of getting coins, which makes sense. I still would have liked to seen the epic mega rare at least reward you with enough coins for a tier 3 skin. So apparently banners are coming soon. In fact, they were meant to come out with this update, but there were some bugs which needed squashing. We do however have banners added to loot crates. I actually have no idea what any of these are, but we're gonna speculate. 3 items have been added to the epic mega rares: Dark, Gold and Iron Abominations. Now an abomination is a thing that causes disgust and loathing. I think these might be types of banners that you can get, especially since they're the highest tier. I think they would probably feature a completely different design to this banner here, which seems to be something you would get for free to start with or rewarded as a common, and then depending on the type you got, the color would change, or maybe there would be varying effects. We then have ultra rares with Glam Point, Flame Point, Star Beacon and Harbinger of Death. I think Glam Point speak for itself. I'm imagining a glamorous banner, maybe pink, maybe you can change the color yourself, I have no idea. And then Flame Point would be a banner covered in flames, which would actually be pretty dope. Star Beacon I'd like to think would illuminate a star on the ground where the banner lies, something like this, or maybe the banner is in the shape of a star, who knows. The Harbinger of Death, I honestly have no idea what that would look like, but the fact that these are all ultra rares, I'm expecting big things with cool effects. The rares are probably just banners with designs rather than having effects. I expect them to be more plain, sort of like the basic one we saw, but let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for banners? I have this concern that they'll be quite distracting in big team fights when a lot's going on. However, I think they're going to be pretty popular and I know I'll definitely want to kit my banner out. Also, let me know what you think of this Vault thing. Do you think that my idea was pretty close, or do you have your own idea? Smash that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, and until next time guys, peace.